So, I'm gonna try not to be emotional because this has been so hard for like 3 or 4 months. Convinced it's Lyme. I get the tingling in my head right now. Neck stiffness, pain, tingling, constantly working it out of my head every day. On the sides of my head, the pain, the pressure, it's literally overwhelming. I've had sleepless nights. I've had cries of torment. I mean, God humbled me. The pride I didn't see, it was still there. Telling people to stop doing stuff when I myself was struggling. But he used this for the good and convinced me that I wasn't going to die. Because that's what I was convinced of. That it was cancerous or something, and then God revealed to me that I had made an open door, spiritual open door, by speaking death and self-hatred over myself, just feeling like a piece of trash. And I let all that go today because I realized how dangerous it can be even in the physical. From the spiritual to the physical, your words are life or death. And I guess I needed to be reminded of that. But the last time I used my words carelessly, I used a Ouija board, and you know, this was like 10 years ago, but I made a challenge to the spirit, and that spirit killed me the next day. I died in a car accident, and God spoke too much over me and certain things about my calling for me to die right now. So that gives me hope. And then I also called my brother Mitchell Herbert, which is a brother that's closer than a friend. But I'm not used to having to always call people for prayer and be reliant without being the giver and the guy that's there for everybody and the guy that's always praying with people on Facebook and all this stuff, because I want to do the right thing. But I had no balance of rest, and I was blinded by a lot of my pride too. And he used this, you know, to humble me. Then gave my brother a vision that Jesus was in the hospital with me, and I was hooked up to an IV, but Jesus was right there with me. Good. But I yawn a lot because I need more air, because I'm constantly burping out constant carbonation no matter how much I take in during the day. And that pain and that pressure, the itchiness, the burning, pretty much stays in my head area. So you can imagine that level of pain and the sensations of the tingling and the burning and this and that. It's literally torment, bro. It's a lot. It's messed with my sleep. It's messed with my work. It's messed with everything. And I've just been thinking the worst. Like, oh my gosh, this is judgment for my sins. The Lord has turned me over. All these different things that I was thinking. And then Jesus gave my brother a vision. You know, again, like I've said it a million times, but it's big to me, so I'm saying it multiple times as a witness to keep you posted. But I can't remember the last day I felt healthy or normal for one day. Even now I got tingling going all through my ear and the side of my head. Oh my gosh. So, as much as I preach about faith, it's been hard to have faith through a lot of this because it's so bad. Like, I can't breathe for like 20 or 30 seconds because the carbonation has moved to my throat or my neck or my back, and I can't breathe. You know, it's almost like my body is acting like an infant, where if you don't burp that infant, I've had to rely on Jesus through other people, which I'm not used to. Because I don't even have the strength, barely have the strength to even pray for people, because I'm constantly trying to work this stuff out. And I don't want to feel tingling and pressure and pain, obviously, so I try to at least work it down to my neck. I can deal with a stiff neck, but the tingling in the ear and everything and the pressure in your head, that's a lot more intense. That's a lot more harder to bear. A lot more hard to bear. And it gets down to my neck, it's a little better. Then when you work it from your neck, trying to get it around to your throat, get the carbonation, the pressure, whatever bacterium that's attached to it out, you could get most of it out, but then it just moves. It moves to another spot, bro. Usually right back up to the top of my head. It's like a constant process. Every day. Every moment. So you can imagine some of the days and nights I've had. Even during work, I gotta stop a lot of the times and work this stuff out of my head, my neck, the best of my ability. So it's been really hard to trust Jesus today and the vision and the words that he's already spoken, because I'm still going through this. But he wants me to ask for prayer at the end of church and wait to go to the hospital until after church tomorrow. So that's what I'm gonna do. And your prayers are appreciated in the meantime, that the symptoms wouldn't be as bad until I go in tomorrow, because I literally can't express it to you. Luckily, God's allowed me to go through things, so my degree of pain tolerance in the physical and all the way around is fairly strong, but not as strong as I thought. Having to always ask for prayer and not being able to function barely through the day sometimes, and just feeling like something's in my body, attacking my body, attacking my head. So my brother had a vision of Jesus in the hospital with an IV attached to me, getting it flushed out, whatever it is, and then also an IV of living water. This is so hard. It's been so hard. I don't care about the crying and being vulnerable anymore. This has humbled me so much. It's humbled me so much. It's so much to deal with on a daily basis. I've never appreciated my health like I do now. My grandfather, who goes through pain every single day and different complications. I know what it's like to never feel normal. To feel kinda okay for the first 2 to 3 minutes of the day that you wake up and then everything starts again. So hard. But I trust the Lord. Even now, muscles in my arm are twitching. Like I said, head's twitching. Hard to breathe sometimes. Feel like you have the flu every single day. Feel half alive. So pray for me. I'm headed into the hospital tomorrow and I trust Jesus.